Some powerful countries are using tactics right now that history has already warned us about. Let me share something from African history, because this isn't just a lesson from the past, it's a warning for the present. My name is Noreen, and this is Real Africa Stories. What I'm about to share isn't ancient history, it's pretty recent, and it lives on in people's bodies, not just textbooks. In Ethiopia in the late 70s, there's a period known as the Red Terror. After the emperor was overthrown, a military government took power. They promised equality, justice, a better future. But when people started to question them, organize or criticize what was happening, the response wasn't dialogue. It was fear. Young people were targeted first. Students, teachers, activists, teenagers. People were taken from their homes without warning. No trial, no explanation, often no goodbye. And here's something people struggle to sit with. That violence wasn't hidden. Bodies were left on the streets, publicly, especially in Addis Ababa, because the message wasn't just about killing, it was about teaching everyone else to stay silent. Families were sometimes forced to pay for the bullets used to kill their loved ones. Grief turned into a transaction. Loss turned into humiliation. Neighbours were encouraged to inform on one another. Trust collapsed. Silence became a survival skill. This is important, so hear me clearly. This wasn't chaos. This wasn't random. This was organised, state-led, intentional. Fear was the policy. Tens of thousands were killed, many more disappeared, and because records were barely kept, whole lives were erased without names or graves. And the terror didn't end when the killings stopped. It moved into families, into parenting, into the way people learned not to ask questions. That kind of fear doesn't disappear. It gets inherited. Years later, those responsible were convicted in absentia. But justice that comes late and from a distance doesn't undo the damage. So when we watch powerful states today using fear, surveillance, and silence to control people, this history matters. Because Africa has already lived through what happens next. What happens to a society when silence becomes the safest choice? This is the Africa you're not shown. And this is the warning history already gave us.